Hello everybody, Daniel here. It's been quite a while since I've said that because I haven't really made a commentary video in a while, and even this one's partially pre-recorded. The second half will have some gameplay footage in the background because I want to focus on stuff I'm talking about rather than sweating video games. But if you do want to see some live commentary, gameplay, action, you should go follow me on my Twitch, where I stream quite often, and while you're at it, you should also subscribe here as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, you may know already, but it's June, which happens to be Pride Month. I've made some cool bridge overlays to celebrate the occasion, which you guys can download through the links in the description. I'll be honest, this video was originally on a slightly different topic, but at this point, I've invested so much time into these packs that it's more of a pack release video now. You guys won't believe how much freaking time I spent making these. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little rant. First, I was gonna code a program to generate the textures for me. But the Java program I made kept not altering the textures properly, and it took me an entire hour of debugging and Googling just to narrow my search down on Paint.net. It's the software I use to color in the base textures, just solid color base textures for the that I was going to feed into my program in order to turn it into like a connected textures pack. And apparently Paint.net doesn't store PNGs in a way that is readable by my Java program, because apparently there's multiple different ways to sort PNGs. It's the same damn file extension. But anyway, so then after figuring that out, I thought, connected textures would be easy, because I saw a tutorial video and it was like talking about how, connected textures is usually pretty hard, but then recently they introduced like these the compact method, which only requires making 5 textures. So I was like, heck, if my program doesn't work, I can even just do it manually. But after I finished the program, because the program actually didn't take that long, it turned out that there were some weird shadow issues in 1.8.9 Optifine when using the compact method for connected textures. So I had to remake my entire program to generate connected textures using the original method, which requires generating 47 different texture files for every single block, and then there were 8 of them because yeah. So the program ended up being over 1,000 lines. I'll probably like work on it more because one of the main reasons I made the program wasn't completely for this, but I'm actually planning on making my own texture packs for like Bridge and Bed Wars, like a complete texture pack, not just overlay and stuff. So I wanted to make the program anyway, but 1,000 frickin' lines just to do this. It was painstaking. Um, anyway, if you're wondering why the flag behind me looks a little strange, if you're familiar with pride flags, if you're only slightly familiar, you might think it looks a bit strange, but a little bit of LGBT history for you guys. This is actually the original pride flag. If I remember correctly, this was made in like 1979 or something. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. My memory is a bit spotty at times. But yeah, this flag had 8 stripes, and that was perfect because the bridge in Hypixel Bridge has 16 blocks, which isn't divisible by 6, which is the number of stripes used by the most common modern versions of the flag. Um, but in but later on, like after they made this original 8-stripe flag, the pink stripe was removed because it was the fabric color was very difficult to manufacture or expensive to come by, so they removed the pink stripe, and then to keep the number of stripes an even number, they merged like the turquoise and what's the other color? Indigo, yeah. They merged the turquoise and indigo into one royal blue stripe, and then that's how we got the modern 6-stripe flag. And then in 2017, a new version of the flag was created with 2 black and brown stripes added to the top of the 6-stripe design to stand for queer people of color. And then, yeah, I've also made a made a pack with that flag as for the for bridge. I it's a Philadelphia pride flag overlay. But yeah, and then in 2018, a progressive pride flag was made, which moved the black and brown stripes to an arrow on the left and added the colors of the trans flag as well to be more inclusive of the entire gender and sexuality spectrum. But that one's kind of difficult to make a bridge overlay out of, so I kind of gave up there. Same was true for the very recent 2021 design that further adds the intersex flag on the left side as well. But yeah, that's basically all the major pride flags that we have up until this point. Anyway, that concludes the rant and brief history lesson. If you got this far into the video, I guess you get to learn a little fact about me. I happen to be bisexual. It's a little more complicated than that, but bisexual is just a simple label, and I'm too lazy to explain further. I've realized this for almost a year now, though funnily enough, even before that, I always used to think to myself, damn, I wish I was bisexual so I could date both men and women. In retrospect, wanting to date guys wasn't the most heterosexual of desires. In fairness to me, I was raised in a Chinese household where my parents more or less avoided the topic of LGBTQ plus people altogether. I wasn't even fully aware of the queer community's existence or how common queer people are until 12th grade when I took a class named Social Justice. I actually took the class thinking it was related to law, because my dad is a lawyer and he wanted me to go into law. So I was also taking a law class at the same time, but I was just like, oh, social justice, that looks like it's related. So I ended up taking that. And it was not what I expected, but the class ended up being one of my favorite classes ever, so that was pretty cool. It definitely helped trigger the introspection that led to some personal realizations later on. And before you guys start asking, no, I am not dating anyone. I am all by myself. In Ark's words, I am playing for both teams and managing to lose twice. I guess I'll just have to be patient. I haven't come out to my parents yet. I don't think they're hateful or anything. I just don't want to come out to them yet because my parents don't really understand this at all. My older sister mentioned having lesbian neighbors to my mom one time, and my mom's reaction was literally, wait, those people exist? So it definitely seems like she isn't ready to know yet. I trust a few of you watching me online who might know me or my parents in real life won't spill the beans. Anyway, even online, I haven't really bothered to come out to anyone apart from close friends. Though honestly, judging from some of my past actions, you guys probably suspected something already. The reason I haven't done so is just that I don't really think that this is really important at all for my content. I just sweat a block game. My sexuality is kind of irrelevant there. But hey, since it's Pride Month, I'm gonna milk it for views at least once. So anyway, that's all I really had to say. Let me know if you enjoy the packs, and if you want me to make any for specific pride flags, I will take requests since the program is already set up, so I can generate new packs without really much effort. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.